Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Wednesday, April the 23rd. Moving right along. Man, it's beautiful out. We hit 80 degrees. It says 79, but I think we got 80. You know, on a laptop with a temperature thing. I don't believe it, just like the temperature inside your car. Take it up a notch, maybe. So, like I said, it was a beautiful day today. Only issues I had was with my phone trying to do my lunchtime walk. I did 2 recordings and there was no sound again. And it's not on my end. I had everything's on. So there's a picnic table close to the trail. So I was sitting there and I was able to do my recording. And one of my coworkers, she's a female. When the weather's nice, she likes to go out in that strip of grass. She takes her shoes off and she walks out there barefooted and she does her yoga stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice day. I'm a little tired. The job that I did today worked on my back some, but that sciatica nerve, whatever, I don't know. It's called getting old. But anyway, so they're still working, trying to get all these illegals out. So I found this article, so I shall share it. It says, David Marcus, if we can't deport illegals, here's how we can make it impossible to stay. There's an old saying when a bar is about to close for the night that goes something like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Pretty much sums up how Americans feel about people in our country illegally, even if our courts won't let President Trump deport them. It's truly incredible. President Biden allowed millions of illegals to pour across the southern border in masses, and the courts did nothing. Now, in order to kick them out, the same jurisdictional system, I can't spit it out, wants each and everyone to get a hearing. A process that would likely require not decades, but centuries. Right. For each one of them to get a hearing. What judge said that? That's stupid. To get a notion of the scale here, some estimates say Biden let 10 million people enter the country illegally. Were they to stand in a single file line, it would stretch from New York to Los Angeles. Of course, what this really means is that if the courts get their way and every person must have a scheduled hearing, then almost everyone gets to stay indefinitely. This didn't happen when Democrat Presidents Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, or even open borders Biden himself deported illegals. Yet somehow, now that it's Trump, the rules are entirely different. Never mind that polling now consistently shows growing majorities of Americans want all undocumented aliens booted and not just those with criminal records. Fine, there are other ways to handle this influx of illegals, but not everyone is going to like them very much. Here's an idea. Any person or company who hires an illegal knowingly or unknowingly pays a $25,000 fine per person. This would apply not only to faceless corporations, but to any rich couple from the Hamptons to Beverly Hills who hires an illegal immigrant, nanny, or landscaper. Feel free to put the refugee welcome sign in your window, but be prepared to pay up. There must also be a complete and total shutdown of any and all federal benefits going to those in the country illegally. I botched it up again. Bureaucracy may be able to stop us from kicking illegals out of the country, but they can't force us to buy their food or pay their rent. The pro-open borders side loves to talk about the golden age of Ellis Island, when half of Europe seemed to pass by the Statue of Liberty in search of a new life. But guess what? None of those 12 million souls got a dime of federal benefits. No, a century ago, it was family, local communities, and churches that helped the newest immigrants get on their feet. And if they couldn't get on their feet, they went home. They couldn't just live indefinitely as a ward of the state. The message should be clear that if you are here illegally and you choose to stay, it will be in a tent on Skid Row. You see how this works? When the courts, sanctuary cities, and the media all work to ensure illegals get to stay, the country must find other ways to fix this problem. By hook or by crook, the American people are going to take their country back. This is the greatest nation on earth, not a pay what you wish youth hostel open to the world. It's time to start flashing the lights on and off. The party's over, the bar is dry, and it's time to clean it up. The message to those in our country illegally is clear. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. There you go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So go back to your own country. And I'm not trying to be a dick here, but it's true. Yes, our country was founded on people coming from other countries. Back in the day, they did it the right way. But the way they're doing it today, no. And especially with all the bad hombres coming over. And it was said before, we have enough of our own troubled people here. We don't need troubled people from other countries adding into the mix. So I'm all for ICE, you know. And they know where the bad apples are. They know where they're at. But yeah, and they're coming out saying, you know, that they're getting, well, what was it? They were getting given a $500 credit card, a free cell phone. I mean, come on, people. Take care of American people first. The people that are here legally, people that help with society, help out in their communities, go to work every day, you know, work hard. It's I gotta watch what I say. But anyway, I think most of you agree with what's going on with the illegals. Get them the hell out of the country, period. So I hope everybody has a great Wednesday evening. I think we're having fish tonight. Fish and mac and cheese. This is Wolfgang. Blessed be, stay safe, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.